Hello beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane, and today we're going to be doing a reading on what I call your foundation, your base. And it's funny that they're talking about your health, because this is like, how is your physical body doing? Okay, they want you to face some truth. And you guys know that I usually don't do anything about health. I don't want to answer questions about, am I dying, or I don't do that. This is up to you to have that discussion with your body. And I feel this is what they're saying. Are you going to have this discussion with your body? Now, to be completely honest with you, Pisces, when this card came out, I was very triggered by it. Because I have just, in the last couple of years, gone to doctors about health issues of all kind. And I've gotten nowhere. So I'm left with trying to figure it out by myself again until I decide to maybe find a different doctor. And just try to be kind to myself, okay? So I'm going to go by perspective of what I'm feeling. If you need to see a doctor, or if you've been avoiding, maybe that would be a good idea. But if you have been and they can't seem to find anything, then I think it's time for you to really start listening to your body so that you have a better idea where you need to take care of something, okay? And that's all I'm going to say about health. But definitely check with the doctor first. I'm with you if you fear doctors. I'm #1 advocate is, that's one of my biggest fears. I don't like doctors at all. I'd rather, I think, just get beaten up, to tell you the truth. I think I'd say I'll take the beating, just don't have to go there, okay? So, this card is saying, where am I with my health goals? Where do I want to be? Why am I not there? What will it take for me to feel well? Okay? And this isn't about an outward of what the people think of you. Because as being a woman who's had... being a woman who has had... That's my bunny in the background. Who has had... problems with weight, and not related to just sitting there and eating cookies all her life. With it has to do with reproductive issues, okay, that I've gained weight and never really been able to take it off no matter what I do. I know that I can perceive how outward people think of weight, especially if you look on social media, you will see what people think of people who carry weight. They see it as a very ugly and disgusting thing. And I've had to live with that for most of my life. Gratefully, I have a husband who couldn't care less about that and adores me. I mean, I think I could come out wearing a paper bag and the man would be like, oh, you're fantastic. So I'm okay with that, but I feel for everybody who does feel that way. So I'm not talking about what other people think of you. I'm talking about your personal health issues beyond having the extra weight, okay? And take this last question as the important part. What will it take for me to feel well, okay? So it has nothing to do with your physical appearance. It has to do with how your body is feeling. Okay, and so your vessel needs to be strong and your vessel needs to be nourished for you to be better. And I think that's what the message is here. You are leaving the perspective of what every yahoo in the world thinks of whatever, okay? Being bald, being overweight, being short, being whatever, okay? This is physical judgment, which I have never, if anything, I look at these people and say, thank you for showing me who you are. And I hope that you find a way to grow spiritually and energetically beyond what you feel for other people. Honestly, that's the way I've led my life. Just don't mind my rabbit. She is doing renovations in her new house. She's throwing around her litter pan. Oh my Lord. Okay, so she's definitely starting to, I guess, make that corner her own. Oh, my Lord, I forgot just how much fun they were. Okay, so Pisces, here we go. You have this beautiful Three of Swords. And I love it in this deck because it feels like everything's cracking from the outside. And it's reaching your heart, okay? But the heart light is still on. So the truth of the matter is exactly that. Go from the heart perspective. It's not this, these cracks aren't coming from the outside. Don't let it come from the outside to reach your insides. I want you to go within yourself and find what rings true for you, okay? We're not listening to judgments from the outside. You are listening from the inside. That is, I wanted to make that completely clear. Okay? If you're feeling bad or if you're sore, if something's off, I want you to listen to your body. And this has nothing to do with looks or appearances. Just making sure about that. Because sometimes when people say your health goals, for myself, having had weight, I always think, oh, I need to lose weight, so I need to lose weight. Why do you need to lose weight? When I was younger, it's like so that people accept me for who I am, okay? That's not a health goal. That's kind of just, you know, I don't know, catering to the masses. And I know, having had weight all of my life, that I haven't had any major health issues except for my reproductive, which caused the weight gain. So for them to say, you know, that people like me are a burden on the system is wrong. They're wrong. My mother weighed no more than 120 pounds, and she was in the hospital all the time. So, you know, it all depends. There's different factors. You can't put everybody in the same boat. And as you guys can tell, I've had to deal with this all my life. I don't care anymore. I don't care. I'm past it. I just passed it, okay? So, if my body could talk, it would say what? And it's your body from the inside, not with people, okay? It would say, right now, I'll tell you with mine. My body would say, you need yoga. You need to stretch your muscles, like you're binding up, okay? Probably because I sit and I'm getting older and I do have the weight and I've had the weight for a long time. My muscles and my body is going, please move. Please move, keep me in the, you know, in the movement of things. So, and the next part, it says, feed your body what it needs to feel nourished, appreciated, and loved. And that's the important part right here. Feed it what it needs to feel nourished, appreciated, and loved. Give it good food, healthy food that it can digest and use as fuel. Okay? Appreciated. In other words, that it's housing your soul and helping you to do what you need to do in this world. And loved, okay? Love yourself for who you are. Don't stay here and hate yourself. God, it's so... If there was one thing I could tell a younger me, would be that. Love yourself completely, okay? Because loving yourself, I'll tell you, the little key of it is like loving all your little extra bits and everything and who you are. You vibe higher and you help the healing, okay? You help the vessel keep itself rejuvenated, okay? Bombarding it with this crappy energy right here, you're gonna shatter it, okay? You're not going to help it. So, make some new exciting goals to take your health to the next level. And it lies in all of these three things, okay? So this is like a little, what do you call them? A little rah-rah session when it comes to your body. Whatever you may be having a hard time with right now, okay? We're working on this. Jeez. Oh. Yeah, it's twice that I started this video. I started talking and my guides were going, you're talking about things that, you know, you're proving the point that we negative talk ourselves. Okay? Look, personal power crown. Look at that. 28, 10. There you go, Pisces, personal power. Okay, so tap into that personal power, okay? It's giving yourself the power. It's giving yourself power back from before. Definitely. That's the thing with us. We take away our power. And by doing that, it's by giving it away to other people or negative self-talk. Okay, that's absolutely. Negative self-talk is the thing. It's the thing. And it's also gonna stop you from your goals. You'll set goals going, okay, I'm gonna do that somewhere, and then you go, oh, why do I bother? Like, it's not gonna make a difference. Everything makes a difference. And like I said, you shouldn't do it for other people. You shouldn't do it for what you get out of it. I want you to make little bite-sized goals to help yourself. Even if you're in, what apparently would look like perfect health. You look perfect. You dress and people go, that's perfection. Okay, it doesn't mean that inside of your body you can't do something. In other words, you can't change, bad habit, that's really not helping your body. That's kind of keep putting toxins in it. Okay? My biggest one was trying to really lower amount of sugar, which helps a lot for my reproductive system as well. So it does stuff. It really helps. It makes me feel a whole lot better. Okay? So imagine a crown on your head. How does it make you feel? Does the weight of it make you stand a little straighter? You are the ruler of your own world, so approach life that way. Step into your power. Although many things in this life are out of your control, you have complete control of your own experience. Be confident in your decisions and resist the urge to make yourself small to suit the expectations of others. Exactly. Wear that crown. Wear that crown. Okay? You are perfect as you are. This is not about that. This is about taking care of the vessel that you are walking around with, okay? Making it as healthy and vibrant as it can be. It's not to fit a mold of what society thinks that you should look like, or fit a certain size in my case, which was a big thing in my life, okay? So, be confident in your decisions and resist the urge to make yourself suit expectation of others. This symbol of royalty and importance could signify an increase in your authority, whether it be gaining expertise, receiving a promotion, earning recognition. Demand the same high level of respect and maturity from others that you offer them. Okay, so this is like, it's almost like saying, okay, you're gonna get stronger as you get stronger. In other words, as you make decisions for yourself, you're gonna stand in your own power. This is great, because then other people no longer have a say. They can offer advice, they can give you their thoughts, but it doesn't mean that you're just going to sit there and cow down and just say, yeah, okay, So, for myself, I'm going to give you a tip that really works well for me. Straight back. I find that a lot of people slouch. And if it's going to be hard for you if you have a little bit of slouch going on. You're going to feel this resistance. But do this at least like 5 or 10 minutes a day, where you sit in a chair and put your shoulders back and sit up straight. Like your parents did. Your posture, it aligns everything in your body. It lets all the organs work the way they should. Okay? So I want you to take that like 5 or 10 minutes a day. Trust me, it'll help you very much. And while you're doing it, you can even close your eyes and think to yourself, I'm allowing all my organs to sit, pretty everywhere they're supposed to. My lymphatic system is now working properly because I'm sitting up straight and I'm letting everything kind of work. My shoulders, my bones, my muscles, everything is working together. Okay? And feed your body that beautiful, healthy image, that imagery, okay? That visualization. We're good at it, Pisces. Use it. Do it. Okay? Okay. So all of this, Pisces, just to tell you that it's positive reinforcement, so please take it as such, okay? None of this is negative reinforcement. God, Lord knows we have enough of it, okay? You're too short. You're too fat. You're too bald. feet are too big. Your fingers are too stubby. I've thought of that before. Your eyes are too close together. Your eyes are too far apart. We're talking about body shaming, okay? And that's the one thing I don't want you to use as a health goal, because sometimes we mix the two up together, and I feel that's what Spirit is saying. Don't do that, okay? This is about nourishing the vessel you're in. It has nothing to do with expectation of what the world, yeah, right here. Okay, you see that? It has nothing, so the conflicting message here is exactly that. Look at that. Straight back, close your eyes. Is he straight though? No, he's kind of sideways. Don't do that. Relax into, and there's that crown. Oh yeah. Yeah. Look at the crown right up there. Look. Okay. Yeah. Step into your crown, Pisces. Absolutely. It's weird because I've rarely done anything that has to do with this. Yeah. Okay, so you see that? That's about lighting yourself up. That's about, like I said, meditating onto the wellness, of you, of this beautiful vessel that you're in. And even then, that's taking a nice slow walk, right? Even if it means just keeping yourself in movement, in motion, nourishing yourself, feeling good about yourself. Look at this. Okay, this is everything that I was talking about. Feeling good about yourself, loving yourself. Okay, it's everything they talked about here. Okay, to feel nourished, appreciated, and loved. This is all of this. So first of all, you have to dispel the crap that's out there. Number one, very important. Okay, anything that's associated to your body or physicality that has to do with what people think of you or how they perceive you. You have to throw that in the garbage. Gone. Let it go. Okay? I can tell you as a Pisces and as a woman who has been around for a long time, it doesn't much matter what you are. I would love you regardless, because I don't look at people through physicality. Not that I don't know if I ever have. I'm trying to think. But I see it through shining. I can usually see people's soul shining through their eyes. I don't know about you, Pisces, but I can see it. I can see come out and shine out. And they emanate something that's very different. And, yeah. So, yeah, that's attractive to me. Always has been. Always will be. So it's a time to absolutely move out of an old mindset. Plant the seeds of something new. Oh, look at that. The heart and the seed. Okay, and in the middle, there's what? The Ten of Swords. Move away from the toxicity of whatever you're doing. Okay, so if it's one thing per week, like drinking less soda, that's one of my Achilles heel there, right there. Drinking less soda. I drink diet soda, and it's not good for me. That's why I'm saying, yeah, get away from soda. Cafe cocoa, no way. But then again, that's like protein. I have protein. That's why there's cocoa in here. It's a chocolate protein. Yeah, coffee. I don't care what they say. I love coffee. So that's not going off my diet. Oh, and it makes me feel so good. All right. Just take one thing a week. Like for me, it's movement. I've got to move more because I'm very sore right now. I'm very sore because of this time of my life. I'm going through some changes. Yes, perimenopause, going into menopause. And I'm trying to help my body through it. I'm trying to say, come on, come with me. I know things are changing. I know, I love you still. I'll try to help you. So try to be nice to your body. Okay, tell your body that you love it, that you care about it, and that it's okay that some days you're just not going to be great, and some days you're going to be fantastic. It's just the way it is. And ease your body into helping it. If you feel that, having, too much sugar is going to help you with, cut down one thing of sugar a day, you know? Give your body a little bit of a break and feed it more nourishing food. If you feel like you're not getting enough movement, go out for a walk. Dance a little. Put a favorite song. You don't have to dance for an hour. You can dance to one really good tune. And if you're like me, you usually put it on replay and dance to it a few times because really, you know, really did something for you. What you have to do is walk away from the negative stuff from the outside and really tap into your health goals. And the health goals is to put your vessel that you're in as a priority because it houses your soul, your spirit, and your vessel that's helping you get to the next level, either in love, in relationship, in career, okay? Here I am, just chatting away. Yeah, okay, so if you feel burdened by this, which I feel that some of you might be, it's time to take charge with the Emperor. It's time to go, okay, I'm going to take control over this, right? Okay, and find creative ways of doing it, Pisces. Look up things like, well, you don't want to go. I'm not much of a walking person. Plus, I have a road, you guys know, right by my house. I don't like walking in a road that's like the main vein to anything in this area, okay? It's still a country road, but it's one of the main country roads, if you want. So there's still enough traffic. I don't like walking there. I don't feel safe first, and I don't feel relaxed. So I have a treadmill. So I'll do 5 or 10 minutes on the treadmill. I'll listen to Brenda Tarot, or I'll listen to another reader that other readers that I love, or music, or anything, okay, while I'm doing that, and I'm moving. And if that doesn't help and you need more, well, just do, I don't know, a little bit of yoga, a little bit of something, but move, okay, Pisces? Try to move. And if you need to rest, rest. That's the other part of your body is telling you, okay? That is part of your health goal. If you need to sleep more, okay? But find creative ways of doing it. Sleep in a hammock. It doesn't much matter, Pisces. Help your body help itself heal and feel good, okay? So, this is the end of part 1. I'm going to now begin part 2 for those of you who are listening twice a day. So we have the beautiful 3 of Swords, and this 3 of Swords is showing the cracks are showing, okay? Because this reading is coming in this way, I feel that Spirit is saying that this is something that's been on your mind, and you know that it has been, I guess, not plaguing you, but it's been in front of your brain, in the forefront of your mind, that something needs to be shifted or changed or done. You're feeling a little stagnant or off about something physically in your body, and you've been putting it off, okay? And because the 3 is the truth of the situation, it's time for you to really look at things and go, okay, well, I've got to take a moment here, and I've got to figure out what's going on. I've got to figure out how I'm going to do this. Your mind is an altar to source energy. I like that. Your mind is an altar to source energy. So what is it saying? Is it saying that because you're thinking about it, it's like it's calling out to you? It's like telling you that you have to, deal with this? Maybe. Okay? So this is the throat chakra. So this is your expression, right? Your mind is a powerful space. It's like a temple, a sacred space with an altar that is directly connected to the universe. Throughout your human life, you will face challenges, fear, and uncertainty. And these experiences can contribute to thinking that you're facing things alone. But all of these thoughts can be placed on an altar. That connection to source energy can invite the universe back in to support you. Okay, so it's saying if you're finding the situation challenging, lay it on the altar. and add your worries, concerns, and place it there, and open to a higher power that is able to inspire and bring healing change. Oh, so I feel that it's saying meditation as well. Okay, so they're really tapping into the meditation, into spirit, to help you heal the body as well, to help you find your healthy alternatives to help yourself, and also to achieve your health goals by letting spirit energy come in and help and heal you. And that's true enough. When I'm tapped into spirit like I am now, I have zero aches and pains. Always. I have to tell you, it's the strangest thing. You know, I can do my readings and I feel fine, and then when I'm done, it's like slowly my body gets back into. So if you need that, you can tap into source energy and use it instead to just kind of say, please help the spaces where I need healing or support, and you can, like I said, lay it on the altar. I've known people who have actually meditated to get rid of pain. Now, for myself, I've never tried it yet. Thankfully, so I've not had situations. I think I've done it for a toothache once, and it did help greatly. So let me know in the comments if you've ever meditated to get rid of pain. And that's, to me, that's a form of spirituality, right? It's, some people call it like a hypnosis. So you have the Five of Swords here. The Queen of Swords. I love that in the swords in here is all about winter. I've always seen swords as winter. Oh, the Eight of Swords in reverse. Nice. Oh, and the King of Cups, he's out again. Okay. This is the second time that we have the King of Cups. Let me get the King here. Here we go. We have the King of Cups. So, and the Five of Wands, I would say, is pretty. I mean, there's a lot of synchronicity when it comes to the Five of Swords and the Five of Wands. Okay, the Five of Swords, though, for me, is always about seeing the two sides of the situation. Okay, what makes you a winner, what makes you a loser. So if you're talking health-wise for your body, what makes you a winner is pouring a whole lot of love and care and nourishment in your body. What makes you a loser in the Five of Swords is when you are relying on what other people think of you. In other words, I need to lose weight because people will love me. Okay, that's a very toxic effect, and it's going to have the opposite. This is why a lot of people who do it for this reason, I feel they're not really taking care of their body. They're not listening to why. Like I said, the reasons why they might be suffering weight gain. Like for myself, it's not a genetic, but I mean, it feels like it because all the women in my life have had the same problem. But it's a reproductive thing that happens, you know, with estrogen. And going by a really bad way of losing weight and gaining it back will be worse, because I think, oh, they love me. And when that doesn't happen, and then you know, you're not starving yourself anymore and you start eating again normally, but you're still gaining so much weight. It can have such terrible things. Okay, this is making sure you're on the right side of those swords, Pisces. Okay, and if I'm using my own personal life as an example here, okay, for health reasons. The Queen of Swords wants you to think about things logically. Okay, why are you doing it? Are you doing it for health reasons, or you're doing it for outside reasons? As soon as you figure that out, you'll unblock the energy, and you're going to be able to calmly just do it differently. Okay, you can meditate on it. And like I said, pour a whole lot of color and love into your life rather than darkness and shame. Don't shame yourself ever, Pisces, for anything. Okay. Two of Pentacles, adapting. Absolutely. you can make. Yeah, perspective and balance. Perfect. So this is exactly what you need to be doing within yourself, Pisces. You need to juggle things up. You need to adapt to what you need to be doing. You need to juggle that out. You need to figure out what your choices are. And you have more than one idea that you can be looking at this point, okay? Look at all your options. Just pick the right ones. Be on the right side of that energy, okay? Just because I'm seeing those swords there. Be on the right side of that energy. As soon as, if you look at them, they're both upside down. See that? There's a reason for that. Because that's what's going to set you free. Seeing things on a very different scale. Doing it for health reasons, not for shame reasons or whatever. Because with physical bodies, there's a lot of shame associated with it. If you don't look or appear or walk or talk or whatever like everybody else in the world, then, you know, it happens. And it happens on both sides of the spectrum. I mean, I'm sorry, even I've seen like people who just like keep you know, changing their appearances and until they're distorted versions of themselves is I think scarier to me than having weight. Just when I see that, I go, oh my God. Because trying to change the cover, you need to find a balance here. You need to love yourself. You need to find that love inside of yourself. And a lot of people saying it's accepting what I don't want to accept when I look in the mirror, and it has more than that to do with it. It's wholeheartedly loving yourself in the body that you're in, okay? And just, that radiates from you. I don't care who you are. That radiates from you, okay? That's why it's not the most beautiful people in the world who have the most loving relationships. There's, you know, proof of that. You can have people who are beautiful, who are admired. It doesn't mean that they are the most loved, genuinely, okay? Four of Pentacles, yeah. A lot less about control over the situation, the Ten of Wands, okay? The less you try to manipulate outwardly what's going on, right? The less burdens you're going to have. Because the more you try to look and fit into a mold of what the world expects of you, the worse it's going to be. The more burdensome. It never ends. It never ends. I mean, honestly, just look at people who have plastic surgery over and over again. I'm not talking about a nip and a tuck and a, you know, get rid of this. I'm talking about people who just keep stretching things, who try to, you know, it's almost like they're trying to stop the passage of time. Okay, they're trying to get a picture of frozen in time, and it's a slippery slope of just never ending, and it has nothing to do with health. It has everything to do with body image, and I feel that's what they're bringing in here, Pisces. This has nothing to do with body image. This is nothing to do. It has to do with health and wellness. It has to do with how you feel about yourself. If there's something broken inside, especially with this right here, okay? If you're broken inside somewhere, okay? It's inside. Do you see the figure, the shape? It's dark. It has nothing to do with this body. It has everything to do with what needs to be fixed within the body, within the energy. Okay, so please focus on that. And then focus on a health goal, a real one that's going to help you move forward, one that's going to, right, King of Wands, okay, one that's really going to give you power. And again, you have a lot of king energy here coming in today, okay? You have the King of Cups, you have the King of Wands, you have a lot of king energy coming in. So please make sure, beautiful Pisces, that all of this is what you are working on, what you are initially doing to move things into that that energy, that location. I don't know if I have really, to tell the truth, Pisces, I don't know if I was the best reader to do this reading today, because I've suffered my own personal issues with this. But I feel that I do understand, as time has moved on, that I have a lot less hang-ups about this. I care a lot less about what the peanut gallery says, because I feel fine. I feel fine. I feel fine. I feel so fine that even if somebody would come up and say something derogatory to me, I would be able to shake it off. I wouldn't let it ruin my entire day. And you know what that means. You know how people can do that. You know, one thing said crookedly can like ruin your entire day, the way you feel. So for sure, this is going to be like a slow moving train for you. Okay? For some of you, it's going to be, it's definitely going to take some time. And it is going to be burdensome. You had the Ten of Wands both times in this reading, saying that this is something you may have been, this may be a weight on your back. Like, I like to believe, okay, you know, I like to think when I talk to you in these videos that you guys are all well adjusted and you couldn't care less, okay? You're beautiful, you, no matter what you look like. I see you all smiling, from short to tall to bald to bigger to, you know, I don't know. Men, women, doesn't matter. I see you all walking around with a beautiful, glorious smile. Just, I don't know, living your best lives. And that, for me, brings me happiness. But Spirit is telling me that some of you know what I'm talking about. Many of you know what I'm talking about. You have these hang-ups, regardless of what you... regardless of what I would like to think about you, know, and I'm going to say this to you. This is the reason I'm saying this to you now. I want you to see yourself the way I see you, as a beautiful, beautiful energy walking around in this world, making your life the best it can be, shining the energy that's going to help the world, that you'd have to be blind energetically not to see how beautiful. And even the people who are fickle, the people who only care about appearances, okay, not necessarily for health reasons, that even they will be confused by how beautiful your light shine, okay? They may even go, what's wrong with that person? Why is that person so happy? What are they smiling about, right? And you'll know, and it doesn't matter, because you have a right to shine. You came here to shine. And if you shine, I'm going to follow through with that will help your vessel heal. That will help you reach your health goals and help you nourish and appreciate, nourish and love yourself the way you deserve to be loved. And in turn, get that from other people as well, okay? Co-workers, loved ones, friends, people on the sidewalk, I don't care, okay? When you bring out that energy and don't like hide it inside. Don't be small. That's the biggest thing, okay? Don't act small, Pisces. Be the emperor in your life. You have the emperor and the empress, okay, right here. Tap into that power and let it give you that energy to move forward. Let you begin to feel renewed, refreshed, and freshly planted, okay? Instead of these Ten of Wands, start with that letting that seed take root and help you move forward in that energy. So definitely, I want you to walk away from the oppressive energy, and I want you to move into your better feeling energy. That beautiful queen that is going to help you. You have so many queens here. You have an empress, 2 queens, 3 kings. You have a lot of crown potential in these cards. And it came out right at the beginning. You have that crown power. Use it. Use it, okay? And use source energy as the altar that's going to help you get there. Meditate. Like I said, tap into your personal power as you're meditating. I'm letting this energy come in. I'm holding my back straight. I'm letting my body get all the, you know, like sitting in a position that's going to be beneficial to my body. I'm going to let the source energy come in and heal me and put the energy in my health and make me feel better. And I'm going to take steps today to help my body heal. Has nothing to do with the outside world. I want you to completely obliterate that. Okay? I want you to make that the most non-important thing in the world. I want you to care for yourself because you love yourself. Doesn't matter what other people are there. I want you to care for yourself. What would feel good to you right now? Okay? Oh, Pisces. Well, this was a lot harder than I thought, but of course we're dealing with the chakras, the foundation of who you are, which is your body. It's like the building blocks of your soul. It's the vessel that carries you through life. You want to make sure that that vessel is healthy and happy so that you can do the work that you need to in this lifetime to share of yourself, to be of yourself. I am sending you a lot of love. Know that I know what you're feeling if this is what you're feeling. Like I said, I was triggered by this as well because it's been an ongoing thing. It was a hard lesson for me to learn in my lifetime, and I have finally learned it. There are remnants, of course, of that toxic energy from others and myself that I remember, and that's apparent with that Queen of Swords coming in. It's things that have happened before, but I want you to really focus in and hone in right now on your health, okay? The beautiful, healthy vessel. A vessel that is healthy will shine the health within them, and that doesn't mean it has to look a certain way. It just means it has to function and be healthy in a certain way. So please keep that in mind as you finish this reading today. I'm sending you love, light, and blessings, and a great big hug if you need it. I'm great at hugs, ask anybody. And I'm going to see you tomorrow. Take good care of yourself, Pisces. Bye for now.